Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton at markrushtongallery.com. It is Sunday, August 6th, 2023. And yeah, I'm buying a new Poooli printer. I'm buying a new Poooli printer. I'm buying a third Poooli printer. I'm going to talk about Poooli printers. I'm going to talk about the kind of art that I make with my Poooli printers. I'm going to talk about the new Poooli printer that I'm buying and why I think it's going to just step up my game. But also, I'm going to show off some of the artworks that I've made here the last several months or year or whatever with the different devices. And so anyway, please, if you like the video, think about hit that like button. Think about subscribing to the channel. I've got an email newsletter that went out today. You can sign up. There's a link in the description. And let's just get right into it. All right. So Poooli printers, Poooli, Poooli printers. This is the first one that I bought. I think this is the L1, and I think you can get them for like $50, and they just are rechargeable, and they seem to last forever. They print off little. You can put stickers in them. The little sticker paper in there, it'll print off little black and white stickers. I like to go and take the little photos and render them like line drawings like that. And, they're a little bit larger than a postage stamp. And fun, right? Fun. I think I might get some sticker paper in there and make some stickers that way. It's a very good scrapbooking type of thing, right? Then earlier this year, I bought the Poooliprinter XL, which I've already stained. And again, it is a USB-C rechargeable device, and it prints off, kind of artsy stuff like this, And anyway, I like this. So the new Poooli printer that I've ordered, which is going to be arriving later this week, is a little bit different than these. These print on thermal paper, but I'm getting a Poooliprinter A4. And the difference with that is that it doesn't print on thermal paper, but it prints using a thermal ribbon. So it's kind of like how fax machines back in the 1990s would print off. They used a thermal ribbon for that sort of thing. So it's a little bit different. And the other thing is that I have been painting on essentially Tyvek, which is, kind of like these envelopes. You have the Tyvek envelopes, but they also make Tyvek sheets. It's called spun bonded olefin. And I've been painting on it for 30 years, off and on. And you get some really neat effects on it. But I found out that I could thermal print onto spun bonded olefin onto Tyvek. So instead of having to do this, printing it onto thermal paper and then gluing it to Tyvek, I could just print this onto the Tyvek, and instead of having this sort of different sort of collage effect, which I do like, I can print off onto this more textural type of surface there. So anyway, let's get into the different images out there. And again, this is that's all over the place. The little sparrow, This recently is for a client. Bunch of images that they want he wants in my style. So you just take a public domain image and kind of render it as a line drawing and color it in. I know some people don't think this is ink painting, but applying ink to that sort of a thing is painting. If you look at the ingredients of say like an Amsterdam ink here, you're going to see that it is made with acrylic polymer emulsion of some kind. And we don't have to get all pedantic about it or anything like that. But somebody was complaining on one of the videos, and they were like, oh, it's not painting. Well, what is it? You're just coloring. No, I'm painting. I'm painting, guys, because I apply it on there, and then of course when you apply orange and blue together, you get green. And is that not painting? I think that's painting. I don't know. I'm an art school dropout. What do I know, right? This one turned out fantastic. The droplet, once you crop it off and do all that sort of stuff, that's going to be kind of cool. That'll be a good image. And of course, this fella, that turned out really, really kind of cool. But the thing is, as much as I like the thermal printer and you can kind of play with it and kind of take it off, remove it, I do love, this is Tyvek tape here. I do love how that just has a really interesting subtlety to it. Another example was the grandma, wanted a grandma. I included the cat. They only wanted the grandma. So there we go. Grandma has a bit of an aura around her, and I guess so does the cat as well. This was another one here, the sort of the clocks, the timepieces. It's just colorizing. It's not colorizing. It's you're not painting. Okay, all right. I'm guilty of false advertising. Gee whiz, chill out. Last night's here. This was the. Let me pull this off of here and pull it up towards the camera. Yeah, I taped that down with Tyvek tape. Get rid of that here. So these are the spice jars or whatever. That looks pretty good. That looks good. It looks colorized, and once I scan it and crop it, it'll be fine. Be good for the project. Let's look at some older stuff here. Older stuff. This didn't turn out very good. We'll redo that or throw that away or something like that. This didn't turn out very good either here. This was this my cat? This is my cat, which is a black cat, but you render it, and then that didn't work out. And this is like a boat dock. That's kind of interesting, but this is made from the smallest Poooli printer, so I can redo that later on. Hello, where is everything here? Get this thing to. There you go. That's what you need to do. Here's another self-portrait. This was me in the the optometrist's office trying on glasses. This was more like a collage thing, like an art thing. This was from, I think, a couple years ago. This is the old house. This was outside of my studio space there, looking out in the woods. And again, kind of collaged. I made this into a canvas bag. No, polyester bag, a printed bag, which is available out in the Mark Rushton Gallery website. So it was based on that. Here's an image from last fall, again using the small Poooli printer. This was this a Pontiac? I think it was a Pontiac at the car show. Rendered it as a line drawing and then put that chartreuse color right back on there, but again, made it kind of an aura. Water tower. I'm hold on here. Bring this back here. Come on, autofocus. Autofocus. Stupid camera. Come on. What's going on here? What is going on with this? It's like it can't handle it, right? We'll just bring everything up to it. There's an apple, That looks pretty good. I was doing different fruit. This orange didn't turn out so good. This was for a client. Cucumbers. There's there's Bentley. Bentley looking a little possessed there. I thought the cherries turned out really good. Again, this was more of a collage thing. And then more kind of artsy, just, more just keep trying. This was an early collage here using the Grant wood. I don't think it turned out very good, but that's just me. Then over here was another, this is more like a collage work. And we got the Great Seal of the state of Iowa, and then this kind of backing thing here. So I kind of like how that worked. And then, more stuff. Oh, we got even more. The walk that we were at Gray's Lake, walking around Gray's Lake in the middle of winter. Look at all this fun stuff. Where'd this come from? Making a mess here. Why aren't you more prepared, Rushton? This in here. Get that in there later. I'm busy. Josephine. This was a gravestone that was laying flat up to the sky. Kind of interesting. There are always other possibilities here. The little fella there. There's my cat, Peep, sleeping on the back of the chair. She's turned into a line drawing and then colorized. That's kind of cool. And then the water tower again. But you saw that earlier. Oh, there's more. There's more. Oh, there's like older stuff here. Oh, hold on. This is like the good stuff. So this is, one of those lilies. And this was from a photo that I took 2 or 3 years ago at my late father-in-law's place. That's pretty cool. And then this is the roadway of the house that we lived in. This is more like a collage piece because you see how the driveway kind of comes out like that. More like collage art, and more self-portrait crap, right? Then you get things like this, which is this is called 1 a.m. Still at It. And so I used to, before the webcam shut down, I used to watch webcams around the world in Odessa, Ukraine. And this is like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. It's 2 years ago. And so I'd be at like lunch or after work, I'd just be chilling, sitting on the couch. I would turn on YouTube and I would watch these webcams on Deribas Street in Odessa, Ukraine. And late at night, there's 1 a.m. here. This lady's out there drawing, and this college student is watching. And I just went up to the TV and took a photo. It was way cool. And then this girl, oh my gosh, ride a white horse. This beautiful blonde with her white horse, standing out there waiting to give kids rides on her horse. And perfect, right? What's not to love about that? Have I got any more? No, I don't. Anyway, so that's, I want to get back more to doing stuff like this, but larger. And so that new Poooliprinter A4, which I'll have by the end of the week, that'll allow me to do this sort of stuff larger. So anyway, that's it for this evening. Thanks for hanging out with me. My gallery is at markrushtongallery.com. I got a mailing list. It's in the links in the description. Thanks for hanging out and just looking at my crap and Have a good night, and we'll see you